Hello my beautiful Aries, welcome to Taurus Lady channel. This is your love latest spread for the month of February. So we're gonna look into how do they see you, so the person you're thinking of right now, how do you see them, what is the main blockage between you two, and we're gonna look into the possible outcome for you two for this upcoming month. Okay, I mean it's middle of the month, right, mid-February until possibly early March. The time is quite fluid. So before we go straight into the reading, let's tap into the cosmic events happening throughout this month. This is interesting because we've got Venus in your star sign. Venus is in Aries. So your energy is affecting every single star sign. Okay, I mean every single star sign is also affected by the way you are when you're in love, or your approach towards love, okay, which you obviously know, so I don't have to go into details. All I can say is that you may feel more spontaneous in love this month. It's very likely for you to fall in love this month, okay. Also watch out because we've got Mercury in Pisces also up to early March, and this means that we're gonna be making decisions more intuitively, more based on the emotions rather than logic, okay. So you may find yourself all of a sudden committing to someone, or making a quick decision about putting a label on a relationship, or you may, just like I said, all of a sudden fall in love with someone, okay. Of course, we've got Mercury retrograde from 17th of February. And of course, like with Mercury retrograde, we always think of the past. The past might be present, so you might be thinking of someone from the past. With Venus in your star sign, it's possible for you to, you know, either for your ex or for someone from the past to contact you, or vice versa. They might be on your mind. If you're wondering why you're thinking of them all of a sudden, or why they're getting in touch with you all of a sudden, it's because of the Mercury retrograde, okay? Or because of Mercury in Pisces. Oh my God, if you think about all of those energies, there's so many things. So anyway, so Venus in your star sign, meaning that, you know, you may want to chase someone this month. You may not like so much being chased by someone in love, but you would feel like you want to be the one to chase and get this person. So you may want to seduce someone this month, and if you do choose to do so, you will be successful. Just saying. Now, how do they see you from their perspective on the right hand side, and how do you see them? Okay, shall we crack on then? My lovely, I don't know what I'm getting. I'm out of breath today, maybe because I've been singing my heart out. How do they see you, Aries? How are you being viewed, not just on Valentine's Day, but throughout this month? How is the person you're dealing with, you're thinking of, how do they see you? All right, they see with 5 of Cups. So whoever you're thinking of, or maybe you're not even thinking of them, but there's someone who cannot go over you, Aries, okay? They still looking at you thinking, why did this not work out? There's someone who's still crying over you, okay? But no, it's actually not that, because it's how do they see you. Sorry about that. So 5 of Cups, it's, you know, they see you as if you still crying over some spilled milk. There's something you can't put fully to the past, you know. There's some regrets about something, about someone from the past, and that's very accurate for the Mercury retrograde happening right in February. So you might be all of a sudden feeling like, you know, like you're missing someone from the past. You might be feeling a sorrow all over again, which is strange because with your energy, Aries, with Venus and Aries, it's about moving forward, okay? But you might have this like a blast from the past, you know. You might be feeling it on your mind inside from 17th of February for like a week or so, okay? So just watch out for this. So they think that you still thinking of them, okay, that you didn't fully get over them, or maybe they will feel that very soon, because they will be thinking of you from Mercury retrograde. They view with 2 of Coins. They think that you are juggling them with someone else. Maybe there's someone new in your life, and they are almost hoping that you're still thinking of them, and that use of juggling them and someone else, that you haven't fully made up your mind whether you want to be with one person, new person, or them. Does that make sense? They also view you with, my lovely Aries, they view you with, three cards, too many cards, I'm gonna put them back. They view you with, wow, Ace of Swords in a reverse position. They feel like, you know, perhaps you're not looking at them, at the situation with them, from logical and emotional angle. I feel like you're only looking at, that's what they think. They think you're not having a clear picture of how they really feel about you. They think you only know part of what they've told you, but there's another part that they're hiding from you, and they never told you. And I feel like, you know, you choosing to be logical here, because in the upright position with Ace of Swords, this is someone who's looking at a situation and analyzing, looking from emotional as well as the logical point of view. But this is in a reverse position, so I think they think that you're not looking at this situation, at whatever did not work out with this old person. I feel like it. You looking at this logically. You're like, okay, it did not work out. I'm Aries. We've got Venus in Aries. I'm moving on. So they know you being logical, okay, about this. Though they think they're hoping you still got emotions for them, okay. That they hope that you haven't managed to get them, or get over them. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I don't know why I'm so out of breath today. Something to do with your reading. Right before, every time press record button and I wanted to start talking, I was literally out of breath. So maybe, Aries, you'll be so loved up this month that you'll be out of breath. Okay. So they think you're missing one side of the story. Whatever story, love story between you and them. And this is an old person. This is not a new person. How do you view them? Either a new old person. Okay, you think this is someone who's meditating, who's literally thinking of where they went wrong. Okay, so this is someone who did something. What they feel like, whatever you two had together, something happened there. And they're meditating now, they're healing, okay? They're trying to analyze where did they go wrong, you know? And if they were to do all over again, if they were to be either with you or someone new, what are the ways of their personality or behavior they would need to change? So, you know, they self-reflecting, which is healthy. That's what they're doing, okay? So the situation taught them a lesson. And they are right now in a process of healing, isolation. You also view them with Four of Coins. So you might have dealt with someone, or whoever you were dealing with back in time. They were holding on to security. They resisted a change, okay? So the security, stability in life for them was more important than you, okay? You don't like that kind of energy when people don't want to take a chance. They don't want to take make a change in their life. I think you find this quite annoying, actually. This might have been an earth sign, or someone who's got a lot of earth in their energy, okay? Someone who doesn't like changes in their life. They rather stay here forever than actually take a risk, okay? You also view them with Ace of Wands. I mean, wow, that's how you view them. This is how they view you. You know, you think they are a very passionate person. You do. You know, they have a lot of passion for you and you know it. They are a very passionate person. They really want to go for you. You know they want you. It's not like you don't know. You clearly know this with Ace of Wands, okay? So what is the main blockage, Aries, between you and the person you're dealing with? or you've been dealing with, because I feel like Mercury retrograde bringing here the past, though I feel like you sort of moving on with someone in present. There's a blast from the past, the blockage between you two. Wow, 2 cards came out. Okay, someone's got other options, and because of this, you know, someone here got very heartbroken. So third party situation. Maybe Aries, you dealing with more than one person. Like I said, maybe you haven't fully moved on for someone and you started a new cycle with someone else, or maybe you are with someone else, someone new, and someone else is on your mind or might be on your mind throughout February. But the main blockage is someone here very much aware they've got other options in love. You know, and they're very attractive, and this is very hurtful for someone. Someone's heart got broken because they've realized that you moving on, or you've moved on to either a new option or new options. Okay, so what is the outcome, my lovely Aries, for you? And I don't know, either you or you and this old person, because the Mercury retrograde will bring that past to your mind, into your mind, and it will feel as if it's a current situation, you know. So if you do feel like that at any point, please go back to this reading. The outcome for you and the thoughts that will be surrounding you, possibly from Mercury retrograde or even Valentine's. King of Cups, the outcome is a Scorpio's energy. Okay, it's someone who's emotionally withdrawn. Okay, someone who's a great advisor, but they tend to be withdrawn emotionally. I mean, they are a very emotional human being, a person. They've been there, they've done it, they're very, very experienced, but they do not open up easily. So the outcome is King of Cups. Okay, might be your energy, like you withdrawing your emotions here, or maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio here, or maybe a Scorpio is a new person in your life, you know, someone who's very emotional. Okay, very experienced. Okay, but someone who takes their time before they open up emotionally, because they've been there, they've done it, they've learned the lessons. Okay, the reason why they take time to get involved emotionally in a situation, to get attached emotionally, because they're so emotional that they know if they are to open up, it would just break them. If it wouldn't work out, if it was not to work out, it would break them. It would be too fragile, it would be too difficult for them to deal with it. Okay, that's how emotional they are. This is why they have to take time. This is why it takes them long time to really involve themselves emotionally in the situation. So someone here is withdrawing their emotion, either you or them, or maybe you're dealing with a King of Cups, someone new. And the reason why you're thinking of someone from the past is because this new person is not showing you fully that they're emotionally attached to you. Does that make sense? But what you must know here, Aries, is that they're protecting their heart, because they don't want to be heartbroken. And if it's an old person, the outcome for you and the old person you've been dealing with, Aries, someone here is withdrawing their emotions. Okay, because they don't want to get hurt. Now, who is this? And why do we have this King of Cups? Let's clarify. Queen of Pentacles. Someone is taking a practical approach to this situation. Again, this could be an earth sign here. Someone's being sensible. Again, Ace of Swords in reverse position. Someone is not, you know, doesn't think that there's gonna be a success in this situation, and someone feel like, you know, I am missing half of the story. Something is not right here. And I feel like it's the old person. They see you as if, you looking at the situation from one angle, let's say logical. For that reason, this old person withdrawing the emotions, and they're also only being, we're not looking at it from emotional point of view, but they're being practical, logical. It's like, if you don't want to, show me how you feel about me, I'm definitely, if I'm the King of Cups, I'm definitely not gonna open up. because I know you've got many options. Possibly you're having a victory somewhere else, Aries. That's what they're saying, okay? Let's see, why do they think you're juggling? 2 people, 2 resources, 2 of coins. Wow. Some truth has been revealed about your wish being fulfilled. So I feel like you know, whatever you wanted in a partner, we've got 9 of Cups, you having it. But there might be a little sense, you might be feeling a little bit of a, you might be getting this sensation, this feeling this month as if you're missing 1 cup. Okay, but their truth has been revealed. They see you being happy. They see you having 9 of Cups. Yet they think you're juggling because they think you're missing 1 cup. Or maybe they're hoping you're missing 1 cup because they think that maybe they were able to offer you more than this new person. Wow. Oh, let's see. Let's clarify the blockage. 3 of Swords again. Okay, again, 3 of Cups in reverse position. So in the past there was a third party situation possibly. So they knew, you know, you were dating maybe more than 1 person. Okay, and again we've got King of Cups. So you were already dating that person possibly then. And we've got, and for that reason they had no hope. Like there's a Star in reverse position. They had no hope because they knew that you were emotionally withdrawn. And because you were emotionally withdrawn, they suspected that there was someone else involved, or you had other options, okay? So what is the piece of advice for Aries and the person they're dealing with? Or just, this is just a love spread. I feel like, you know, Page of Wands, new beginning, Leo, maybe with Leo. Wow, but it's about patience as well, you know? Okay, so this is what you might be feeling this month, Aries. You know, when we've got Venus in Aries, you might be feeling quite impatient when it comes to love. So you may feel like you really want to commit to someone, you know, you want to have this passionate new beginning. But pages, sometimes they commit very quickly and then they just literally decide after a quick short period of time as if they don't want to stay in that commitment. So I think it's very important with the Leo cards, you know, to make sure you know exactly what you want. Okay, be aware of, you know, your emotions. Okay, but it's also about having your emotions in control, not just the negative emotions. I feel like it with Venus and Aries, but also the drive, you know, whatever we're driven by when we make choices in love. You know, make sure you not get carried away by Mercury in Pisces, which makes us very emotional, makes us make intuitive decisions, very much based on feelings rather than logic. Okay. Because you really here, I feel like if you want a new beginning, that's fine, but just make sure when you do, you know, put a label on a connection, on a, you know, with someone, this is a well thought out decision, and that your emotions are stable, and you're not just driven by passion, you're not just driven by, you know, I really want to be with someone, but make sure you're very much aware of your self-worth, of how valuable you are as a person, so that when you decide to put a label on, it's not because you want to be with someone, because you don't want to be alone. Okay, what I mean is, like with Page of Wands, I'm worried that this month, if you do decide to put a label on a connection or speed up things with someone, you know, it may not work out, you know, because of all of the energetic cosmic events happening this month. Okay, so be sure that you really want to commit to someone, or vice versa. Make sure that someone here, if they want to have a new beginning with you, you know, maybe it's a Leo, make sure they've got the emotions, you know, in the right place, under control. I hope this makes sense. It's also about being patient, you know, be patient this month. It's very important. You know, take your time, do not rush, whether it's with the old or new person, whoever it is, be patient. Let's clarify Page of Wands and Strength. Two of Wands. Okay, so you might be, because of Mercury retrograde, you might be thinking, should I stay or should I go? Should I take some action? Okay, be patient. Just be patient this month. Take your time. You can explore your options in your mind, but take your time. Okay, and we've got here Ace of Pentacles. Okay, focus on your stability, security as well. Okay, make sure this is in place as well, you know. Being practical, you know, is this gonna be stable? That's something you got to consider if you're trying to make a choice between something and something else, because I feel like this might be quite important for you. So don't rush into oh my goodness, that sounds very lame, but do not rush into being in a relationship, you know what I'm saying? Now let's get oracle cards. 2 cards for Aries. Deception and chemistry. Wow. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. So okay, it might be an old person, a new person. Okay, so you decide which of these people is deceptive. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. I feel like we're talking about these 2 people here. Okay, so you got to decide which of this is deceptive and which of this, with whom of this you've got a very strong chemistry, very strong connection. The bottom of the deck is 9 of Swords. Okay, feeling guilty. So it's very important this month that you're not rushing, you're taking your time. If you want to have a new beginning with someone, if you want to have a commitment, because you like, with Page of Wands, I really want to be with someone, I like this guy, you know, let's just put a label on. Possibly I would say it's best if you take your time, you know, you explore your emotions, because we don't want you to feel guilty over maybe saying to someone later on, sorry, we've rushed this, that kind of energy, because not just you, everyone will feel like sort of impatient in love this month, and everyone will want to chase people, everyone will get into relationships, okay, this month. But it's important, you know, even though this is the month of love, to make sure that these choices we're making are practical, not because we don't want to be single, but because it's something that will be long term. All right, thank you very much, Aries. Happy Valentine's, and talk to you in March. Bye.